Previously on the Griffin Family Story, Part 1.
She dead, Mom. I said, you killed Tika? He was like, yeah, I'm scared, I panicked.
Because he had 5 open cases and none of them were convicted, we was not able to see anything.
It's a prevention act for a reason. We're trying to prevent it from happening again.
Coming up.
They started out cussing you out, and then next thing you know, they hitting you.
That legislation, in so many words, is priceless to us.
So out of their courage and out of their commitment, it's now possible.
The Griffins are demonstrating just how important family ties are during tough times. They're committed to honoring their family's legacy by changing an American law. Now, this is a new process for them, but out of their courage, they're moving ahead. First, with a couple of news conferences to share the game plan.
It was scary, very scary, because personally, I'm a quiet, laid-back person.
But despite her quiet manner, she is committed to making sure the legacy of her daughter and granddaughter's lives leaves a big positive impact on the world.
Because I can't let them just be gone for nothing. We want something positive to come out of it. So if it means me getting in front of the camera, news people, I'll do that. I'll do whatever I have to do. We would do that. My whole family.
And their courage is paying off in many ways.
When it comes to my mom, she kind of opened up a little bit, My mom is the quiet mom, She don't really yell, she don't really do this, she don't really do that. But when she go in public now and, people say, oh, I saw you on TV, it's good what you all are doing, It kind of gives her a sense of hope.
Darius is Shatiki's son. He says during the first news conference, he was very nervous. But by the time the second news conference rolled around, he was ready.
I knew that everyone was watching. That's why I tried to be on point and as direct as I could. But I feel now that I can answer any of those questions better than I have before.
But right as things were getting started, misfortune strikes again. The death of Shatiki and Demaya was soon followed by the death of their patriarch, Thaddeus Griffin Sr. He was laid to rest right next to his daughter and granddaughter.
Well, I would have to go to the grave and tell Tiki Happy Mother's Day. And tell my husband Happy Father's Day the same way.
But the powerful patriarch left his legacy in strong hands.
And when my father passed, it just made me step up to the plate. I was already at the plate, but it just made me bring it up a notch and protect my sisters, my mom, my nieces and nephews, and just be the head of the family. It's a big responsibility, but I'm up for the challenge.
Thaddeus Griffin Sr. still exerts his mighty influence through 3 generations of Griffins.
This one is for my granddaddy. The same for this one. And when I wear this one, I could just hear my granddaddy saying, "Go Jay, I gotta get me an Alabama State hat, and I'm so proud of you. I'm coming to every game."
This is granddaughter Jasmine. She's headed out of state to college. These bracelets help keep her focused.
This one is for my auntie, Shatiki and Demaya. It just makes me feel better about everything that's going on.
Part of what's going on is the efforts to get laws changed so Americans can see records of violence filed at police stations.
I want the law to be changed. I want that predatory act, the Shatiki and Demaya predatory act, to be a law to help someone else.
It's a prevention act for a reason. We're trying to prevent it from happening again.
So out of their courage and out of their commitment, it's now possible to pass that kind of legislation, get it passed here in the state of Georgia, and even impact the public policy strategy for violence prevention all over the nation of America.
They want 2 things. They want justice, and they want a law that's in the honor of her daughter, Miss Vicki Griffin's daughter, and granddaughter.
That legislation, in so many words, is priceless to us.
Public policy leader Al Bartel says this is public engagement at work.
The thing that makes this particular scope of work, a public engagement effort, is that it is a public policy that impacts the relationship between law enforcement and the everyday citizen.
In the meantime, what are some things families can do to keep themselves safe?
You have daughters and they're dating and even marriage. If you see in your heart you feel something is not right, kind of mention it to them. If they're grown, you can't stop a person from doing what they want to do. But you need to just kind of mention it, and to young girls and guys too, I guess. Because it will make a difference.
First of all, these men gotta respect these ladies out here. They gotta stop doing the things they do. Stop calling them out their name. That's how it started. It started out cussing you out, and then next thing you know, they hit you. And then next thing you know, it can be over for you. They can take your life at any time.
Don't ignore the signs. Act on them. It could save your life.
On a final note, in addition to working on the Shatiki and Demaya Predatory Violence Prevention Act, the Griffins are taking their efforts a big step further. Vicki Griffin, the matriarch, and the family are now working on another way to share their story.
Well, I wanted to do the book. I wanted to get it out there, let everybody, put their feelings on paper. To write their thoughts down. I just wanted everybody in the family to have a chapter, including the kids, how they felt that day, September the 23rd.
Vicki Griffin says her entire family is on board with the book idea, even the children. When they gather for fun times, like this high school football game where one of the sons plays, you can see them doing what they can to try to return some sense of normalcy to their lives. But it's hard. Sometimes you can see the quiet pain behind the smiles.
Our prayers, positive energy, and best hopes go to this great American family. I'm Mark Ritchie on behalf of Rich Voice Productions, Southeast Region News, and Your Voice. Be safe, be powerful, and be proactive.